whether provisions or cook food or whatever.
So where is your ministry located? Is it Hezekiah Apostolic or what?
I told you, it is not a church.
So where do you meet?
Oh, it is just a prayer.
So where do you meet to pray?
We can meet anywhere.
Like where?
Get a place, rent a place, depending.
So have you registered it?
Have I
registered it?
No.
It's not registered?
No, it's not registered.
So you have other associate pastors or what? People you pray with, who help you pray?
Oh yeah, we have. Yes, I was.
So you are the lead pastor?
Yeah, it's my vision.
Yeah. So you say what's that? You're an apostle?
Yeah.
Apostle. All these things. So you're apostle, so is it the wind that gives you the power to speak or what? So for point of view to tell me that I'll change my life, then you and I are into buy this smoking weed and stuff, and how can you push me? Or I should do what you say, not what you do. It's very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. So yeah, Kwabena Owusu Agyei. Where do you come from?
I'm Ashanti.
Ashanti, which part?
Masokore.
Masokore. So you have 56 years.
Yeah.
Wow, interesting. Are you married?
Not presently.
Or you have kids?
Masokore.
Masokore. So you have 56 years.
Yeah.
Wow, interesting. Are you married?
Not presently.
Or you have kids?
Yeah.
How many kids do you have? 4.
I saw a man.
He's not married, but he has kids. Or you are married?
I said not presently.
So there's no legal thing to show that you're married. They're not married.
No.
We have 4 kids. Wow, interesting. So in Kumasi, where do you live in Kumasi?
Stadium.
Stadium. And Accra at Greater Estate.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I will live in that older community.
Hey! Bingo!
Congratulations, Apostle.
Wait!
Also for our wishing with the Massa.
I say,
I shall vouch me. Wishing with Nana. I told her is
Because
the way they do that is
But how many years?
Certain bottom.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry.
Rob, why do you don't bring a sheet or Robbie?
April, Kenya Agyapong, I declare war. If you are an Ashanti and there's a Voltarian around your house, hit him with a machete, a woman, whatever. And you know something? Kenya Agyapong is born on the 16th of June. He is being used by the MPP. Look, I want to warn Kenya Agyapong. You are busy making children orphans by killing their fathers so that you can have power. But you want to accumulate wealth and leave houses for your 22 children. God says he has heard you. Go ahead and do it. By today, he's going to hear the prayers of these orphans. And I pray for your children, Kenya Agyapong. Obofo said, Kenya Agyapong is happy drinking blood. And they sit down and plan to kill people. Why didn't he respond? Let me explain the drinking of the blood. It's not literally physical. But the party he is defending came to power through the blood of Joseph Boachi Dankwa Edu. So all the ministers who have got appointments, all the ambassadors who have political appointments, I'm not talking about those who are career ambassadors, and the MPs are exempted because for them they represent their constituency. But all who have taken appointments from President Akufo-Addo, I want to tell them that they are drinking, they and their family, they are drinking the blood of JB Dankwa. And God will demand the blood of JB Dankwa from them. if they are smart, they will separate themselves from the camp of Akufo-Addo. I'm telling you, they can write these words down. They can write these words down. They are all enjoying the blood of JB Dankwa. Any contract you get, you take some home. Your wife used it to cook. You build houses for your children. They should live, and others should be made orphans. God said he has heard you. Continue. Continue drinking and enjoying the blood of JB Dankwa. Continue planning to kill people because of power. But 2020 is judgment. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. So Kennedy has been identified. In 2013, while the Supreme Court issues were going on, something strange happened. You remember the market fires? Look, our president, John Mahama, he's so innocent. He went to even bring some Americans, FBI, to come and help. I was just there. The Lord said, Kwabena, look at the dates, the pattern. May 15th, Agbegboshi got bent. May 15th was when Rawlings was, Then June 4th, Makola got bent. June 4th, we all know what happened. Go and check the dates. Then June 16th, another market got bent. June 26th, another market got bent, because June 16th, June 26th are the execution days. Then the last market got bent June 30th. That is the day the judges were executed. May their souls rest in peace. So who deliberately set the market fires on these dates? But I wrote His Excellency President Rawlings and told him something, and he took some steps. He's a big man, so I won't discuss him here. I salute you, founder. But you see something? When these things happened, then 2014, we were going for the World Cup, correct? June 16th, President Akufo-Addo, after telling the whole world that he's coming for a third time because he has chosen two professions, politics and law, and there's no retirement age, so he's coming back. He made that announcement 20th of March 2014. June 16th, he funded a church service at the Christ the King Church in memory of the dead generals. You may think it's innocent, but the implications are severe. So he and Rebecca were the special guest of honors, and they invited the children of the generals, and they came and cried. In the evening, I was in my room, and the Lord woke me up at dawn and said, Kwabena, have you watched the dates that Ghana is playing at this World Cup? I'm talking about Brazil. I said, Papa, you know me in football. I don't like football. I only support Black Stars. As I'm watching South Africa crowd on my team, and because now I'm Miami. I don't really follow it passionately, but so thank God for technology. I took my phone, and I was amazed. Ghana played America 16th June, and for the first time, America scored us. I said, whoa, America, when did they start playing football? The second match with Germany was June 21st. The next day was June 22nd, which is Papa J's birthday. Then the Lord said, tell Honorable Evisefri Ankra to do XYZ or else. He is coming from Brazil with shame. And when he gets to Ghana, trouble after trouble will be waiting for him. I couldn't get him. He had flown to Brazil. So I went to the ministry, talked to the secretary. I was given his email. So I forwarded this message to him. I wasn't hearing anything. He has an assistant called Jude. I was pushing them. You ever asked him? I was pushing them. They thought I was crazy because the way I was acting. They didn't mind me. Then the last match with Paraguay was 26 June, the last execution. And you know what the Lord told me? He said, as a result of that service that was held on the 16th of June, atmosphere is not conducive for victory. So tell him to do this and do this, and I'll give you permission to pray in a certain direction so that the table will turn. And I told him to do this before they meet with Germany 21st. Nobody minded me. A colleague prophet of mine in Kumasi prophesied that yes, we'll lose the first match with America, but we're supposed to score Germany and score in the last game to move us to the next level. So Germany, what happened? The last minute, the goal was equalized just before the whistle was blown. And then the match with Paraguay, we scored ourselves. That's all. The rest, didn't Agyapong come from Brazil with shame? Money sharing, money being flown. You know the story behind it. But nenipa ne share asiye. Nenipa ene a share asiye. So when he came, I told him trouble after trouble we were waiting for him. When he came, did he have peace?
He's right.
But do you know why they targeted him? 2008, who was one of the directors of election? And what was the result? Campaign coordinator. What was the result? 2012, what was Elvis Efriankra's role? What happened? 2016, where was Elvis Efriankra? What happened? Thank you. So they wanted to take Elvis out of the game. So it was planned that way. And you see, they are using dates. That's why I tell us, be careful with dates. If I say today is my birthday and I'm celebrating something, then you should know it's a special occasion for me. Today is my second year and wedding anniversary. It's a special occasion for me. Are you with me? So please, let us not play around with dates and times. Praise the Lord. Okay. So Elvis was dealt with then. Then, let me come to June 16th, 2018. You see, I shared with you, or I've shared with you in the past, how the history of our coup d'etat days are repeating themselves. I shared with you that in 2012, 1972 typologically repeated. 72, what happened? Kwame Nkrumah died. Akufo-Addo's government was overthrown. So, 2012, 40 years later, President Mills, representing Nkrumah, dies. And candidate Akufo-Addo says he's won, but good. Then, 1966 typologically repeated in 2016. J.B. Dankwa died. The man at the Flagstaff House was kicked out. The next president is Akufo-Addo. And the same thing happened in 2016. So now, 1979 wants to typologically repeat itself. But you see, if 1979 should typologically repeat itself, it will not favor the MPP. So that means they have to work at it. Okay. What happened in 79? After the coup d'etat and the executions, President Akufo-Addo died in July. Then the UP tradition, today known as the MPP, split into two between Achem and Ashanti, Victor Owusu and Oforiatta. And then the man from the north sailed through. So they know that if they sit down to allow 1979 to typologically repeat itself, they will lose the election. So what did they do in order not for Achem and Ashanti to break? June 16th, you remember somewhere around June 10th or something, John Boyd was in Kumasi, kneeling down before Asantehene. Then Kendapa followed. Then Nanadu followed. Then June 16th, Ochenhe moved all the way to Kumasi. They played golf, they had dinner to show the whole world that Asante and Achem are one. But you see, because of his evil intentions, do you know what happened? On their way back from Kumasi, do you know they had an accident and they nearly died? Do you know who saved the situation? It is Akwetia, Nana Akwetia, the chief of Akwetia. He saved them that day. As the Lord my God lives, I will never lie. Today, Ochenhe would have been obituary or perhaps crippled